Getting good at pull-ups is such a useful skill. The way it's going to build your lats, your traps, your upper back and your biceps, it's going to be so good. It builds it in proportion. You get massive. Like imagine a guy who could do like 20 pull-ups unbroken. His back is going to look sexy. And if you want to be that guy, this video is for you. This is the first step you need to take to get your first pull-up. Because I used to be that guy who could do like a 10-second dead hang and then fall flat on my face. But now I'm out here doing pull-ups, doing variations of pull-ups, and honestly, my back is looking phenomenal because of it. And the tips in this video are going to help you achieve that. So the best way to use this video is going to be literally by, if you can do a certain step, just skip ahead to the next one. So if I say like, do a dead hang for like 10 seconds and you can do that, just skip ahead and get into the next part of it, yeah? So the first step is the easiest one. And it's just going to be like a door pull-up. You can do this on your door frame. Put your feet next to the frame, hold it, lean back and pull yourself towards it. Importantly here, try not to go like this. Try and arch your back and try and pull your hips to it first, because that's really going to work on the lat muscles that you do need to grow in order to get the pull-up at the end. Ideally for that, try and get up to about 10 reps unbroken, and now you can progress to the next step, which is really similar, but it's just with a straight bar in front of you like that. And this is going to work your lats as well, and you should keep building up this until you can get about 10 reps as well. And it's just going to be an inverted row where you're literally just hanging like this. Try and get under it and pull yourself up to it. Ideally on each rep, you're trying to get your chest up to the bar and touch it. And once you can do about 10 of them, just build up to the next step. So you make the bar a little bit lower. So this one's up here. The next one I'd use would be down here. And as you get closer and closer to the ground, you get closer and closer to like using more of your body weight, so you get stronger. And once you can get about 10 reps on a pretty low bar where you're really struggling at the end, then we're going to move on to the next step. And the next step is super simple. We're just trying to get on the bar and do a dead hang for about 30 seconds. Literally just dead hang, just hold it for 30 seconds. I think like a very like small percentage of the population can actually do this. So if you can get to this level, well done. You're doing a lot better than most people. But this is the next step in order for you to progress to getting a pull-up. Okay, now that you've gotten quite good at the dead hang, gone up to about 20-30 seconds, now let's work on a thing called the active hang. It's really similar to the dead hang, but what we're trying to do is retract your scapula. So imagine your shoulder blades and you're trying to pinch them together, like you're trying to pinch a pencil between them. So I'll show you what it looks like on the bar, and it's just going to be from here, trying to pull down. It's almost like you're arching your back like that as you do it. And that is super important, because when you go to do an actual pull-up, it's the first movement that initiates the whole thing. It's the one that activates all your back muscles, because in the past you may have found that it's just your biceps just curling as hard as they could. But now that you can activate your back with the active hang, you're going to be able to do a pull-up and actually use the muscles it's meant to build. And you're going to take this through your entire training. So it's a really important skill to develop. Practice it all the time. You can do sets of like 10 reps, 20 reps, stuff like that, or just build up. Because right now, if you're just starting getting into it, just do 1 or 2 and hold it for as long as you can, and then fully relax into dead hang. Because now you've got the stamina as well with the dead hang to actually work on this skill. Yeah, really interesting tip for the pull-ups is when you're actually holding the bar, the easiest grip for me is always with my thumb like on top of it, not underneath it. But it does vary from person to person. So try both, where you hold it like that with like your thumb round it and with your thumb on top, because that really does like make an impact. I always find it easier like this. I don't know why, but maybe just play around with it and see what's best for you. At this point, if you've been keeping up with doing your rows, like the inverted rows, which is really important to build up the muscles which you need to actually do the pull-up, so do keep doing them while you do this. But now that you've been doing that for a while, we can start working on the actual motion of the pull-up. So I'm in the park, I haven't got anything to help me, but if you're like at home with a pull-up bar at home, or you're at the gym or something, get a resistance band or get like a chair or something. Just find a way to get up to the top position of the pull-up where your chin is at least over the bar, and just hold it for as long as you can and try and lower yourself down as slow as possible, because you're getting used to the movement of it and you're building up the motion pattern, the strength in that specific position that you do need. So what it would look like for your first time, it'll probably be a bit like this. That's like with a lot of control and stuff. But on your first time, I might literally be you're here, and you just fall. But try as hard as you can to resist the motion of falling and hold on to it for as long as you can. So now that we're doing a lot of negatives where you start at the top of the rep and you work your way down slowly, now that you're doing those, it's time to actually work on the pull-up motion itself, doing from the dead hang all the way to your chin over the bar. And the way to actually do that right now, if you don't have the strength, which you probably don't, is going to be by using resistance bands around the bar to help you pull yourself up, give you the extra push. If you're at home training like a home bar, the way that I did it personally was I had a chair. So I literally just jumped off the chair onto the top and let myself down. Or you can find a way to use your legs a little bit with the chair to help you like get up and down. And while you're doing that, try and, even if you can just do one rep, just do that. Just do like 3 or 4 sets of just one rep, and it's going to build up your strength over time. The next day you might get 2 reps, then 3 reps, and eventually you'll be able to do a full pull-up unbroken. You've literally done it. And those 5 steps are the easiest ways to get your first pull-up. So if you really can't do anything, can't dead hang, start with the door pull-up, then start with inverted rows, and that really helps build up the strength, build up the muscles for the pull-up. And after you've done those, get on the bar, dead hang 30 seconds, active hang, try and do sets of 10. And once you've mastered that, start doing the pull-up negatives where you start at the top, you jump up to the top, and you just let yourself come down slowly. And for the sets and reps of everything, for each exercise, try and get up to 10 reps on everything. Just, camera's about to fall. Try and get, yeah, so what was I saying? So we're trying to get up to 10 reps on every single thing. Until you're gonna progress to the next step, okay? My camera's about to fall, but this was a fun video to record. Came out to the park. Hope you have fun. Have fun getting your first pull up, and make sure you like and subscribe.